Welcome, welcome! Today is a Sharon Day. I have got some more questions for you. I mean, we've got over 400 some questions. But I'll tell you, and that's why I started the series, because I wanted to make sure that each and every one of you got all your questions answered. And so here we go today. It says, this is from Sherry Light 5. Says, Dear Sharon, how do you make time for you? You are so busy running your businesses, making videos, and making time for your man. That little girl, by the way, is precious. Have a blessed week. Okay. Girlfriend. I always have time for me. Okay. I am my own best friend. I really love me. I take care of me. I nurture me. I meditate. I exercise, I eat right, but it's so important because I am the matriarch of my family. There's not many of us left. There's a few. My grandparents on both sides are passed on. My children's, father is 80-something, so, he's beyond, and so I'm it. And for my grandchildren and great-grandchildren, what have you. So I have to always lead by example. That is the best way my children are going to learn and have learned, because they see me. When I say I'm going to do something, I follow through with it. If I'm not going to do it, I'll let them know that too. Same way as the way I think and feel. One of these days I'm not going to be around, okay? And I have to leave a legacy for my children and my grandchildren and my great-grandchildren by doing everything I have done, by writing books, doing programs, reaching people, video. I made sure I had a videotape of every show I've ever done. I have an air check of every radio show. I have boxes and boxes and boxes. I will always have a legacy to leave to my children and grandchildren and so forth. So the best thing I can tell you is I always make time to take care of me and to do what I have to do. That's what is important to me. Thank you so much for your question. I appreciate that, girlfriend. Okay, the next question. Mary Ellen asked, what was the name of the first boy you ever kissed? Wow, the first one, huh? I couldn't remember in between. I remember the first one. I was 5 years old, and I was in kindergarten, private kindergarten. And I remember he asked me to marry him, and his name was Monty. Now, let me tell you about Monty. Monty had on, and this is the day he proposed, okay? Such terrible taste. Men just don't know how to dress. He had on shorts, brown shorts. I don't even like the color brown. He had on these brown tie shoes that looked ugly. He had on a t-shirt that had stripes going across, and they were brown and green, and he just looked putrid. I mean, it's like no color in his lifetime. And he kind of shuffled around when he asked me. I mean, he was kind of a goober. And so he kissed me, and I let him. Of course I let him. But he asked me to marry him. Well, that engagement didn't last long, because 3 days later, I was engaged to Timmy, and I kissed him too. So, and then of course, didn't marry Timmy either. My life really hadn't changed much at all when you think about it. Mary, I can't even believe you made me think about that. I remember that well. Thank you, darling. Oh, Carol. Oh, Carol. From the Oh, Carol Show. Hi, doll. Love a good Q&A from you. Your great-granddaughter's beautiful. Thank you. What a blessing. Congratulations. Thank God for FaceTime. How old were you when you were allowed to date, or were you allowed to date as a teen? My first date that my mother allowed me to have was when I just turned 16. I mean, I waited for that day on the dot. Because there was this cutie pie, you know, we were talking on the phone all the time. He was a hunk, you know what I mean? However, the day he found out I could date, we were supposed to go to Kip's Big Boy and have lunch. Okay, that was the thing then. And you know what he did? He drove straight down to the bluff and wanted to go parking, and it was still sunlight. You know what that meant, don't you? Well, I was really discouraged. I didn't think that was going to be much fun. It's not that I was a total prude. I think I was shocked. It's like, oh my gosh, the first time you're out the door and they're already, you know, all over you like, you know, white on rice. I was like, So, but, you know, at least we ate lunch first, right? Then I came home and told my mom, I said, I can't believe, you know, he drove me out to the bluff to park and wanted to kiss and carry on. And Mother said, thank God. She said, you knew when to come home. And I did, girl. Yeah, that was my first date, and that's how it went. It didn't last too long. But, yes, I started dating at 16, and that was my first date. And shortly after that, I was with somebody else, and that lasted about 2 weeks. Then I dated somebody else because, you know, we boomers, we dated a lot. At least this boomer did. I mean, there was a different one all the time. Because never could make up my mind which one I liked the best. Thanks, Carol. Okay, the next question. And this is from, let me put on my glasses, girls. I would say, it doesn't say who it is. Okay, it says, you just look lovely as you are. How are things progressing with the man in your life, and do you think he's the one? Let me stop there because you got 2 questions. First of all, it's going fine. And I know y'all are saying, okay, there's not much excitement there, Sharon. Well, you have to understand, all these years I have been totally single since, what, 1995 or something. So it's a matter of getting back in the routine. And, you know, I'm in charge of everything, and it's hard to kind of let go of control when I need to let go of control. And I'm just not used to having someone around a whole lot. So right now I have put, and it started a couple of months ago, well, right after the holidays, I kind of wanted a little space in between us. I mean, we don't have to see each other every day. I mean, you can call me on the phone, but, you know, I just needed a little more space. He was moving quicker than I, okay? Now I'm kind of to the point where I might want to see, you know, someone else, for instance. Do you see what I'm saying? I mean, I don't have anybody in mind in particular, but, you know, to see somebody else. And it's not that I just want to walk around comparing. I'm just not in a big hurry. And I don't want to make another mistake because, honey, my track record is not pretty, okay? I mean, I was, you know, married 2 times. So I want to make sure, you know, I'm too old to go through the drama, if you see what I'm saying. Yeah. Okay, and do you recommend Botox for the upper lip wrinkles? You know what? I absolutely believe that these doctors have it going on with Botox. Now, let me tell you something. Yes, my daughter has Botox above her lip. And because she was starting to get wrinkles there. So it relaxes her wrinkles. However, I will tell you this. I have several clients that are actually getting filler in there as well. So I guess it's up to you and your doctor which way you want to go. But they're both working. They're both working. Everybody just looks beauty month. And I'll tell you what, I would take anything or whatever they suggested. I mean, it wouldn't matter to me as long as we took care of it. And I'm getting ready to go back and get my Botox and my fillers now because I'm through trying out products, and I will be giving you all an update on that in the next video or so. So, hope that answered your question, cutie pie. Okay? Dear Sharon, and this is from, hang on, Mindy de Britos. Okay, dear Sharon, I met a nice guy from Brazil. He lives about an hour from me. He is not legal in this country and does not drive. He works a lot. I like him because he seems nice, but he is not legal, and I don't feel like having to drive him around. What do you think? I know I deserve better and want a man who is put together. I guess I just answered my own question, didn't I? What do you think? Mindy. You did answer your own question, girlfriend. Do you really need that in your life right now? I mean, it doesn't matter if he's a nice guy or not. I mean, we got some baggage going on there, okay? The first thing is he's not even legal. Hello? The only way he's going to be legal is if he gets green card, and that means marrying your little, butt. And I'm going to say no on that. The next thing is, and he doesn't drive. I mean, see what I'm saying? There's too many things there that are not matching up. I think sometimes in our middle-aged life, we see somebody and we think, oh, well, he's hot. Oh, he's nice looking. Okay, he's cool. But you've got to know all the other information as well before it presses your hot button, okay? And this would not be good for you. No. No. Do you want to be his mother, his keeper? No. Absolutely not, girlfriend. There are too many men out there, honey. They're diamond done. They're everywhere. You can go online. You're going to meet tons and tons and tons. Just start weeding them out because you're going to have to do that anywhere you go anyway, Find the right one. But no. You don't need that. Thanks for your question. All right, my ladies, thank you so much. And I can't wait till our next Ask Sharon because I'm going to have tons more. Sometimes it'll be 2, sometimes there's 3, and sometimes it'll be 4. You never know with Sharon. So ask me anything you want. Scroll on down. You haven't subscribed to my channels, please do so. And give me a big thumbs up on this video while you're at it. And be sure and ask Sharon any question you want and I will get it answered for you. Until then, stay sassy, classy, and confident. And give me a big thumbs up on this video.